I, Yoweri Museveni, swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda.
President Yoweri Museveni has led Uganda for 40 years. As the unchallenged candidate of the ruling National Resistance Movement, he's confident of re-election. During the campaign, he's defended his legacy with the slogan, "Protecting the Gains." His supporters agree.
He has taught people democracy.
There's a lot of progress. There's a lot of gains so far.
Democracy and progress, that's what his supporters see. But what about his opponents and critics? Welcome to the flip side. When Museveni came to power in 1986, Uganda was in a bad state after the terror of dictator Idi Amin and the mismanagement of President Milton Obote.
Ati emundo tandika okuvuga ne batugamba nti no Museveni akoze eki awambye naye twali mu nsiko nga tetusula mu nsiko tusiibe tufumbireyo emmere. Kati batugamba nti no Museveni awambye ne tukola ki ne tuvaayo ne tuyakatandika okudda mayumba ne twebaka awakalembereza ne kabeerawo.
During the past days, we used to have few roads, but as I talk now, we have so many roads. We used to have few schools, few universities, but currently there are so many universities almost everywhere. We used to have few hospitals, but at the moment there are so many hospitals.
You know, Uganda's in its post-independence context has never had a stable transition. But then in terms of the other side of that equation, you know, protecting the gains, Uganda, I think, has shown really important resilience to external economic shocks. It's been able to maintain a pretty steady economic growth rate, you know, generally around the 6% mark. And per capita incomes are slowly increasing as a result.
81-year-old Museveni was seen as a new generation leader who criticized other African presidents for clinging to power. But 40 years later, Museveni is accused of doing exactly the same.
The current leadership which we have is not people-centered. It is self-centered and power-oriented.
Museveni has been a mainstay of Ugandan politics for the past 4 decades. But the country is now much younger. Over half the population is under the age of 18.
Ugandans are ready for a young leader. The majority of the population is made up of young people, and they need someone that can relate to them and the issues that they face.
And the gains Museveni is at pains to point out are very much defined by him. But he cannot go on forever. So, would Uganda really collapse without him?
I think that would do probably a disservice to, you know, the degree of kind of state institutions that Uganda has built up under Museveni. Yes, it is still an extremely personalized system. It's very top heavy. You're looking at several hundred members of parliament, but also a massive network across the country of other positions. And so there is also this kind of formalization of political structures across the country that's taken place under Museveni.
And if Museveni relies on anything other than a democratic solution to the question of who will succeed him, that too could create problems, especially for his political allies.
You know, there are also elements of the NRM who might question the logic of a hereditary succession process in Uganda, might kind of question that could take place, you know, how that might take place given the constitutional process.
With that in mind, and with Uganda's gains being so closely tied to Museveni's legacy, maybe the biggest gain is in fact allowing the democratic process to flourish.
The first Museveni government picked Uganda out of a ditch and put it on the foundation, and Uganda started to flourish. But when our president loved power more than the vision that he had come with, then things went astray. I have always told him, please, President Museveni, I wish you could rest because you served. Now, instead of your legacy being good when you leave, it will end up badly.
And that's the flip side.